Hello and welcome to my channel. If you'd like to come to my live Sunday night meetings or have a private session with me, you can subscribe via my website. So let's get down to it. There's an interesting phrase and it says, hiding in plain sight. You hear it all the time in all sorts of things. And it's amazing how people think or can think that there's something hiding in plain sight. But it isn't hiding at all. Life happening in its entirety is not hiding. It is plain sight. It is what is. No matter what's going on, no matter what the thought processes are or all the ideals of what I should be or what I should do or how I should be, makes no difference. It only makes a difference in how you feel, but it makes no difference to what is clearly not hiding in plain sight, which is not hiding at all. Life as it is, you being there in whatever capacity that is not hiding. It is. And I think that's what many speakers mean when they say it's obvious. It's not even obvious. Well, it is, but when you say it's obvious, it makes it sound like I'm not seeing it. And it's not that at all. You can't see it because there's no it within everything that isn't it. It's not an it which is separated out, because there's no separation. There's never in one's experience any form of separation. There might be the thought, I'm separate, but it's not. It's just a thought. It's not actually separate. So when we're trying to see the obvious, you cannot see the obvious, because that's separate. It's made it again separate. Every process that we engage in trying to get somewhere is a separation, but it's not really a separation. It's just the idea or the thought of separation. And there isn't even really illusion of separation, because that would imply that it's an illusion. It's not. It's just a thought which is believed, and it's really just as simple as that. When those thoughts are just no longer believed, it really is just life in the flow. The flow of life just carries on, but without that scrambling to try and see what's hiding in plain sight, which is never hiding. Because you're it. Your experience right here, listening to these words, sitting there in your space, wherever you are, with all the things going on in your life, is the only life there is. It's the only life there is. For me, what's happening here is the only life there is. It's the only life I'll ever know. I've never known any other life. And there's not even anything in it I can know. I just know that I'm here and this is happening. That's all I can know. Which is very, not knowing it. See, knowing's a very tricky word, isn't it? Very tricky word. It just is. But at the same time, we do know it. We know it. You know you're sitting there in that space. And a lot of people say, well, who knows? Well, that's just a kind of a spanner in the cogs, which doesn't need to be there. It's superfluous to just sitting in a room. And what happens is we throw in all these superfluous ideas, which are redundant and useless and never actually get us anywhere.